The transport hummed a low metallic dirge beneath thin Callaway's polished boots. Outside, the world was a canvas of impossible beauty. Celestine, wrapped in pale violet and soft pink nebula, hung in the void like a terrifying perfect jewel. 3 months ago, Finn had been a junior Earth diplomat, drowning in the beige banality of trade agreements. Now he was hurtling toward a forced marriage with a princess rumored to be unwanted, even by her own people. A princess whose image was whispered with words like unfortunate and quiet shame. His reflection in the viewport showed an average man. Honest green eyes, brown hair, a pleasant but unremarkable face. He felt like an understudy thrust onto a cosmic stage. "You look like the poison is on the wedding cake," chirped Penelope Brooks, his cultural advisor, her laugh lines crinkling sympathetically. She was his only ally, a cheerful counterbalance to the impending disaster. Finn sighed. "Did you read the file on my bride? Vesper of House Thornville." "Unconventional," they said. Penelope nodded, her voice hushed. "The Celestians value height, broad shoulders, skin from deep purple to rich magenta. Vesper is barely 5 feet. Her skin is an unusual silver blue, almost luminescent. Her features are softer, and her eyes, they're gold, not the proper violet. To them, it makes her look almost human. In that narrow perspective, they had deemed her disposable. An unwanted daughter offered to Earth to seal a treaty. Finn's anger flared. "So, we take their rejected daughter, their damaged goods." "You were chosen," Penelope countered softly, "because you were the only candidate who asked about her well-being, not your own career." Finn remembered the meeting, the simple, genuine question he had posed. "Will she be lonely?" As the ship descended, crystal spires and floating gardens of the Celestine city flashed beneath the clouds, alien, breathtaking, and utterly unnerving. The landing was swift, the greeting procession elaborate. Finn, in his stiff Earth Federation uniform, felt dwarfed by the towering Celestian guards. The ceremony hall was an architectural miracle, crystal walls soaring to a star-decked ceiling. Thousands of Celestians watched from galleries, their whispers a rush of water. On the raised platform, Finn saw her, Vesper, small, seemingly swallowed by her ceremonial robes, her silver-blue skin glowing under the soft lights like moonlight on snow. Her hair was midnight black, and those eyes gold, extraordinary, radiating fierce intelligence yet holding the deep fear of a trapped animal. As he walked toward her, the audience's judgmental stares burned into his back, their translated whispers echoing. "The human seems average. At least she finally found someone to take her." Reaching the platform, Finn ignored the officiant. He looked down at her trembling hands, clutching crystalline flowers. "Hello," he said gently. "I am Finn." Her golden eyes widened. "You speak directly to me. That is unexpected. That sounds lonely." A flicker of surprise, perhaps hope, crossed her face. "Yes, it is." He took another moment, a silent rebellion against the political theater. "I know neither of us chose this, but I promise I will not treat you like a burden. You deserve basic respect." Vesper searched his face. "You are very strange for a human," she whispered. The ceremony blurred. Bone-vibrating songs, shifting lights, a taste of flowers, and starlight from a shared cup. After the required fleeting kiss, Finn offered his arm. Her small hand rested lightly on his sleeve, tentative. "Ready?" he asked. "For what?" "I have no idea, but we'll figure it out together." In their private quarters, with the city lights and Celestine moons visible through the crystal walls, Vesper retreated. She stood tense, her silver blue back to him. "You can relax," Finn said, loosening his collar. "No conditions here. Just two strangers trying not to be awkward." A genuine laugh, like wind chimes, escaped her. "You are failing at that." Her whole face brightened, transforming her from a guarded princess to a lovely, vibrant woman. She confessed her truth. Her mother hadn't spoken to her in 3 years. Her existence an embarrassment. "I am too small, too pale, too wrong. My golden eyes are considered a genetic defect." "For what it's worth," Finn said, moving closer. "I think golden eyes are remarkable. Yours look like windows to the sun." She turned away. "All my life I have been told I am wrong, that my smallness is shameful. Those people were wrong." He didn't touch her, just offered his presence. I'm sorry no one told you that before. She finally broke. Tears gathered in her eyes. Why are you saying these things? Because they are true, and I think you need to hear them. She whispered the ultimate shame. My people call me cursed, the golden-eyed daughter who should have been drowned at birth, as tradition once demanded. Cold horror washed over Finn. He took her small, cool hand. Your truth is about to change. You are my wife now, and I protect what is mine. Yours as a partner. Someone who will stand beside you and tell anyone who calls you ugly or cursed that they are blind fools. She stepped closer, tilting her head back to meet his gaze. You would fight for me? Someone you just met? I would fight for anyone treated as unfairly as you have been. But yes, I would fight for you specifically. This is madness. We are strangers bound by politics. We were strangers. Now we are two people having an honest conversation. That's more than many married couples ever have. Her hand rose to his chest, feeling his racing heart. Pretty, she repeated, savoring the unfamiliar word. No one has ever called me pretty. Then everyone else has been catastrophically wrong. A soft chime interrupted their intimacy. A message blinked urgently on the door panel. Security breach. Diplomatic wing. Vesper went pale. Before Finn could react, the lights died. The door began to glow red, radiating heat and malevolence. The bathing chamber. Vesper gasped. Urgency overriding fear. There's a service passage. They scrambled through the hidden exit just as the main door crashed inward. In the dark passage, she revealed her attackers, the purists, a faction convinced her genetic imperfection must be eliminated. Now that she was married, her father's protection was gone. They exited onto a balcony overlooking the central gardens, a beautiful exposed maze of glowing plants. Searchers with torches fanned out below. Finn's plan was audacious. Move through the illuminated crystal fountains, using the water's scattering reflections to mask their progress. They were light dancing on water, passing within feet of their hunters unseen. Reaching the edge of the gardens, Vesper stumbled. Finn caught her, his hand finding blood on her side. A crystal shard from the exploding door. She hadn't wanted to slow him down. You impossible, stubborn, brave little fool. He lifted her, cradling her against his chest, and ran, screaming for help toward the human delegation quarters. He burst through the entrance, collapsing as Penelope and medics swarmed them. While Vesper was whisked away, Finn collapsed in a chair, tears of relief and exhaustion washing over him. He'd known this tiny alien girl for less than a day. Yet, she had become the singular axis of his universe. The investigation uncovered the purist's plot. The attack on a diplomatic bride sparked a political firestorm, exposing and dismantling the faction. Vesper became a symbol of courage, a beacon for change. A week later, Finn sat beside her bed. Her silver blue skin glowed with returning health. You saved my life, she said, taking his hand. We saved each other. I realized I didn't want to die, she confessed, her golden eyes clear and certain. You saw something beautiful when everyone else saw shame. He kissed her knuckles. I still want you every day, especially because you are small and strange and have golden eyes. They are like looking into pure gold and finding warmth. I love you, she whispered. You are my home. I love you too, Vesper. My tiny alien girl. My brave, beautiful wife. When he kissed her this time, it was a real kiss. Deep, promising, full of the passion forged in crisis. She melted against him. They had almost lost each other before they truly found each other. So this is what happiness feels like, she laughed. Get used to it, he grinned. I told you I'd be trouble. Outside, the Celestine moons rose over a world beginning to change. The unwanted daughter and the ordinary human had succeeded where politics failed. Their story was a grand adventure written in starlight, proving that love sees past difference and beauty can be found in the most unexpected places. Please follow my channel for more videos. One click from you can change my life.